Hello everybody, welcome back to Talking Wolves. We're back for another Wolves update here, trying to give you all the latest in the transfer window, giving you our thoughts and opinions on it. As always, my name is Dave and I am joined with Mr. Matt Cooper. Matt, how's it going?
What's happening, mate? I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, all good. And Finn, welcome back.
Thank you.
No problem. So, as always, guys, thank you. As always, guys, give your thoughts on any of these opinions down in the comment section down below. And obviously, you can check out all the Talking Wolves social medias, Twitter on the screen, alongside our Twitters as well, and obviously the Facebook and Instagram. Our Fantasy Premier League code is down there as well. If you haven't joined already, make sure you do so before the Premier League kicks off. So, we're talking about the transfer rumours. Only one actual full day left to go, and then obviously it closes on Thursday at 5 p.m. As we're recording, the Adama Traore deal is not quite announced, but it looks very, very close. May as well start off with him. Obviously, it looks like it's all going through now since our last update. We did a full video on him, so if you haven't checked that out, you can go and see that on the channel, just giving our thoughts, some more stats and stuff on him. But loans out, Courtney House looks more likely today. Looks like he's going to Reading. Jordan Graham's also been linked with either Ipswich or Wigan. Matt, Courtney House, do you think a loan move for him is what is needed?
Yeah, I think so. He's not going to play this season, but I really like him. But he's not going to get the game time, and he can't afford to have another season like he did last year when he played like ridiculous amount of minutes, something like 12 minutes, weren't it, for Wolves?
Yeah.
He needs to go out and play because he's a good player. Whether he'll be in our future plans, I don't know. I hope so, because I think him and Bolly at the back could be very good. He's still only young as well. He's got a bright future ahead of him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think a loan move's what he needs. Hopefully, well, he will get game time at Reading because they're not very good. But yeah, it's a shame really. But, you know, that's the direction we're going in. Ryan Bennett will play over him. Yeah. Danny Barton, I don't know. I wouldn't personally, but yeah.
I think even, Bart's not been shouted out over the last day or so, but Bart's been linked with a move away. That surely means another centre-half's coming, maybe, Finn?
Yeah, I'd hope so. I like Courtney House as well, just going back to that. Maybe I was always thinking every time Miranda got a chance, he seemed to get, 9 lives last year. If you'd have given Courtney House a few goes in there, maybe we'd be looking at a different situation now. But yeah, if he's going, maybe Danny Bath going as well. I can't remember where, was it Nottingham
Bristol
Forest?
City or Middlesbrough, the favourites.
The red team. Vida would be my one, as I said in my match review the other day. I really, really don't want Smalling. But yeah, someone like Vida, I'd love to come in. Yerry Mina looks unlikely.
Yeah, going to Everton, isn't he?
Yeah. But talking about Vida, Domagoj Vida, hopefully I pronounced that correctly. The Croatian currently at Besiktas. Wolves have been linked mainly with Turkish outlets. I've said it before, but they're not normally the most reliable. But this one paper seems to be pushing it quite a lot. The Besiktas officials have supposedly today travelled over to England to try and sort out a deal. Whether that's with Wolves or Arsenal and Liverpool is also been linked with. So there's quite a few big English clubs after Vida. Had a good World Cup. Only played 13 times for Besiktas since moving in January. Matt, what do you reckon of this guy? Do you reckon it's one of those players that gets a big move after a World Cup, or do you genuinely think there's a quality player there?
No, he had a good World Cup, but again, we'd never really heard of him before the World Cup. Yeah. He was pretty solid. He's a bit small for a centre-half, though, especially with Cody being small.
Tall. He's only 6 foot, actually. I thought he was quite tall. Yeah.
He's a bit small for a centre-half. That worries me with Cody only being about the same. There's only Bolly there, who is a colossus, but I don't know. I like my centre-halves to be 6'3" minimum. He's played at right back as well, hasn't he?
Oh, honestly, yeah, I'm surprised. I've just seen his height there, 6'4". I actually thought he was a bit taller than that. Finn, bar his horrendous haircut, what do you think of Vida?
Yeah, I'd love him. I saw a tweet the other day, actually, with all Wolves fans raving about him. Someone said he was released 6 months ago, which is why he went to Besiktas. He was a free agent. That might have been a complete lie. But
it was 6 million he went to... I'm not sure. You might have. Yeah, I think
just
he did.
Something about him being released, and then I thought, is it just another player that's had a good 6 or 7 games of the World Cup and then gets a big move after it? But you've got Liverpool, Arsenal linked with him. There must be something there, and I'd love to get him in. But yeah, if it's only Turkish outlets at the moment, no official Tim tweet yet. So We'll wait till then.
Well, there's been no real official tweets over the last few days at all, and it's Wolves still expected to make 2 or 3 signings before the deadline day. Obviously, we'll keep you updated on those, but there's been very little rumours, very little with substance anyway. Today, Wolves have been linked as well with 2 defensive midfielders / defenders, and both of these actually fit the bill that Wolves are after quite well, I think. We'll start off with Franck Kessie, 21-year-old from AC Milan, Ivory Coast international. This came from an AC Milan fan page, sort of similar sort of line to Talking Wolves, I suppose, a Milan equivalent. Over 50,000 followers, and they put that Sky had said Wolves have had a €40 million bid rejected. I'd been looking everywhere this afternoon to actually try and find the actual source of this. I think it was on a Sky update video of sorts, but there's no article as such on his. Franck Kessie, 6 foot, defensive midfielder really. Again, only 21, so there's going to be value there. Finn, what do you know about him? Is this someone that you know of on FIFA, or have you genuinely got any information of him?
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, I remember he had a 1-to-watch card last year, and I remember looking at him thinking, oh, look, the new Yaya Toure, however. But for me, spending that much on someone that, who are you going to keep out? If he's going to stick to this 2-man midfield, who are you keeping out of your £40 million arrival, João Moutinho, or one of the best young midfielders in the world? So it's like, I'd want a sort of Alfred and Dyer level where you see him on the bench, and if everything's going a bit rough, you just chuck him on to grab someone by the throat or something like he did last year. But paying that much, I wouldn't. Obviously, I'd like to see a player like that come in, but I wouldn't see that working.
Matt, what do you reckon? £40 million for a player that isn't necessarily going to start?
It's a lot of money, but for me, and I know people disagree with me, it's Neves and someone else who should be in that middle, because you can't play them 2 together because there's no legs. They're going to get overrun, especially against the good teams or the better teams. 40 million's a lot, considering the first half of the season at AC Milan, he did struggle a little bit, but he's a powerhouse, athletic, similar to Enjoy, but probably not as positionally awful. But yeah, £40 million, €40 million, a lot of money for someone who not unproven, but he's not the finished article by no means.
Well, he's actually currently on. He's still part of a loan deal from Atalanta. And had him on a 2-year loan deal with the obligation to buy him. So I'm not actually sure how that's going to work. Whether we have to buy Milan out of that or something, I'm not too sure. But he played last season 37 games. He had a good chunk of games for AC Milan, 5 goals. So didn't do too badly in 12 games in the Europa League for them. The other player that Wolves were linked with was the Belgian international, 23-year-old Leander Dendoncker. Again, sort of defensive midfield, can play centre-half as well. Currently still at Anderlecht. Anderlecht, to be fair, seem to keep hold of these young talents for quite a lot longer than you'd probably expect. So Dendoncker is obviously still there, 6 appearances for the Belgian national team, 125 games for the Anderlecht first team. Wolves have been linked today. I believe it was a Belgian paper. Crystal Palace are in negotiations with them, but they did link Wolves. I actually saw a link with this guy last week, but I didn't really think there was much substance to it. But linked again. It doesn't say Wolves are in talks, but maybe that is why things are still quiet. Maybe Wolves are trying to drum up a deal for this guy. Matt, plenty of Wolves fans, when we posted this morning, seemed convinced that this guy could be the man if we bring him in.
I'd really like us to sign him. I've been an admirer for a few years. He's a big fella. It's what we need. He can definitely play as well. He's an all-round midfielder that I think would partner Neves lovely. Wouldn't see him as a centre half. I'd like to see. He's too creative for a centre half role. Same as Sykes, he just doesn't fit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd love to see him play for Wolves, and I think he'd cost less than €40 million. You'd expect
he would as well. Yeah.
I know United have wanted him for a few years, but nothing.
He's definitely a talent. I mean, he's in the Belgian squad for the World Cup. They finished third. It sort of speaks for itself. Almost played against England in their 1-0 win in the group stage. As I say, he's had a lot. I'm looking at his stats now. Last 2 seasons are full seasons, and the Belgian league, obviously, it's not the strongest, but he still had 22 games in Europe across the last 2 years as well. So plenty of experience there. Finn, comparing Dendoncker to Franck Kessie, obviously with the fee considered and the type of player we're after here, who do you reckon weighs up the better option for Wolves?
I'd agree with Matt as well. I'd much rather go for Dendoncker. I saw, it was with Belgium he was playing centre-back more than Anderlecht. He plays midfield a lot more. Maybe, I know there's not really, who would play there if Cody got injured is something I sometimes think about. Maybe Seyss would go in there, but I feel like out of all the centre-back roles, I wouldn't want him either side, but maybe if Cody got injured, he would be the best fit in the Wolves squad. If we sign him, obviously, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself, but yeah, it would be mental for a promoted team to have Martinho, Neves, and a player of this sort of caliber, either of those two, available in midfield. But yeah, I'd probably go for Dendoncker, especially just a lower fee, just to not get people going, oh, Wolves are buying the league or whatever again. Especially when Fulham have spent so much and it just seems to
Yeah, I've just seen quickly as well, Wolves are set to sign, according to TV2, which I'd imagine is like a Scandinavian paper, the youngster John Kitolano. I believe he's a left back. Yeah, for £1 million with bonuses. He's been linked for absolutely ages. I think we were after him in January as well. But John Kitolano, I'd imagine he's going to join it with the under-23 squad, unless he's going to be that backup wing back that we've been searching for all this time. But yeah, that is going to be all today. Still plenty of rumours to sink your teeth into there. Hoping there'll be a few more across the next few days. Make sure you keep your eyes out on our YouTube and Twitter for any updates. Make sure you hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. As I say, all our social medias are on the screen. All the Talking Wolves social medias are in the description down below. And until next time, guys, I'm sure we'll see you all very, very soon.